What's good, people? Welcome to the live react of Resident Evil 8 Showcase. This is Dre, aka BK Brawler. Your man with the plan, I guess you could say. Here with the team, the Gamerish Network team. Felice Cat. You know,
Hey.
and Freddie G, of course.
What up, what up, what up?
And we're here to of course, this is like a pre-show if you're listening right now. We're here to react. We're waiting. We have like 8 minutes left to freaking watch this thing and before the showcase starts. I don't even know. Did they even tell us how long this is gonna be? Is this gonna be like a 30-minute thing? 15? I know we're
They
gonna
didn't
get some
say.
gameplay, and I heard that some TV show shit might be teased as well. So hopefully we see like an exclusive clip. Hopefully we get something from the movie too that's coming. That'll be great. That'll be a nice little surprise if we get some movie news up in that bitch. You know,
Yeah,
but Felice, what are you expecting? Since you know what, you go last because you're the most excited for this.
yeah, I
Fred,
probably should go first. So I could like, you could like, I bring everybody down and you bring everybody up. So I'm expecting, I'm expecting the graphics to be amazing. I think that this is gonna be a next gen experience. I have a couple of questions. One, I, Felice, you probably could school me about the whole storyline and how everything's connected. But maybe if they could kind of make it more of a simpler story, just because Resident Evil 8, we have 8 Resident Evils, not including the Chronicles and not including the ones that are like, I don't know how many Resident Evils they are actually all together. But I wonder if they could make it like an easy story to follow, you know? And I'm curious if they add VR, and I'm curious if they will have multiplayer, or if they're gonna try to stay away from that since the last time they did that, it wasn't that much of a good experience. So those are things I have kind of questions I have. I'm not really too interested in a TV show, maybe a movie, but honestly, not really a movie either. I'm just more interested in like, can they give me more Resident Evil 7? You know, so that's how I feel.
well, Resident Evil 7, we was able to re to really follow that story. I feel like because it was centered around a new character at the least. So we got to follow this guy just looking for his girlfriend. Of course, after that, they came out with the DLC with Chris coming in there and trying to tie it into the canon and all of that. But which I didn't play, but I do feel like that story was easier to follow. As all the numbered series, I feel like have been easy for me to follow, even the ones I didn't even beat because I was just like too pussy at the time, and the way the puzzle elements came in, like I said last earlier this week, or was it last week's pod or this week? I think it was this week's pod. I complained about all the bullshit that we got to get put through in Resident Evil with puzzles and shit, but the Resident Evil 2 remake, I didn't feel like there was as much puzzles as the original Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 3 remake, I just didn't want to fuck with Nemesis, so I didn't even bother to play that one. Yeah, if there's a cheat code to be invincible, I'll pay $2 for it, and I'll be yeah, I'll play Resident Evil 3 with invincibility. Shit. I think the only reason I beat part two remake was because I fucking played with unlimited ammo. So I was just like, I wasn't scared of nobody. I was like, come at me. I don't give a fuck. Mr. X chasing me and shit. After I got over the initial scare of that motherfucker, I was good. I was like, all right, now I hear you. I'm gonna pull out my rocket launcher. I'm just gonna blow you up, and then I'm gonna keep it moving. But Felice, go on, because we got like less than 5 minutes before we start, and we want to hear what
I
you got.
mean, I'm expecting to see some new reveals. Don't get me wrong. As you said earlier, at the end of seven, you had like that, that little intro or and so this one, I mean, obviously, Chris Redfield is again. He's back. He's in it. I don't remember. I don't know if you remember. The little girl who she grew up. I think she was in Resident Evil 6. Mia,
Oh,
um,
not
Mia Winters.
was that wasn't the president's daughter. Which one had the
The
president?
dude that was testing on himself. He was looking
Yeah,
for her
it
throughout the
was.
whole game.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like and I think there's gonna be a pop up of a bunch of people, and I'm excited to see how that like goes together. Like
Do you expect any like hidden Resident Evil characters you wish you would see in 8 just pop up? Anybody
I
you
mean,
wish you would see?
realistically, I you can't really put it past them. I mean, I don't know if you played the Revelations of Resident Evil. I know that's like a little bit side stuff.
I
It kind of
started
like
them, never
loop
finished.
it loops around a lot of the storylines, and it's just like, wait, what? This is where this person was at when I was looking for them in the city.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like yeah, it's to be expected because they always make these side stories where you're like, okay, well, this character that you thought you forgot about, or this character that was mentioned, they're in this game. You're like, oh, well, I have to play this game to find out the whole story of this game. You know? So I expect it. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. Like I'm ready. I
I
am
was gonna
so
say,
fucking ready.
chat. Let us know what you are excited about. What kind of surprises you're looking forward to. And thanks
Wait,
for
Thanks.
joining and watching us.
hey, can everybody drop down how many puzzle segments will we see in this gameplay trailer? Will we see one, two, three, or more than that?
I'm curious too if this gonna be mostly like a day cycle. Or do you think we're gonna get like mostly just a night campaign at night, or do you think it's gonna be like daytime, like Resident Evil 4? Do you think
Um,
it's gonna be kind of just
yo,
focused like how open world do you think this is gonna be? You think it's gonna be just really like ABC like the old school, or you think they're gonna maybe open it up a little bit?
I
mm,
doubt they'll open it up to keep the fear factor there. They want us because Resident Evil games are like walking through a haunted house. It's like they have all
pretty
these
much
scares planned for you, and it's just like you got to follow the fucking the crumbs
breadcrumbs.
that they bring out. Yeah, exactly, and let that be.
I
But
wonder if it. Yeah, I don't want like GTA Resident Evil, but maybe something like
Nah,
Phoenix Rising, something like kind of openish, but it's still
oh, that's way
small.
too open. You
but
got
that would be no,
Oh,
but
really?
that would be
People are
like
saying it's not that big.
that would be Silent Hill almost, but not really. Kinda
fuck
Oh,
Silent Hill.
no,
a
I like.
whole village. I mean, I think it would be a village. It wouldn't. It's called the village. So I think it. I mean, I'm just only thinking it might be like that. Like it's not. I don't think it's gonna be open world per se. It's gonna be limited, but it's gonna be like locked doors here, locked doors there. Like I think of like M Night Shyamalan's not the horrible parts, but I think of like the movie. The
Yeah.
village. I'm hoping anyway.
Hopefully, we don't get that ending that they got in the village.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, I like Chris, so I always like Chris. Um, so it'll be cool to play with them. The last time he was in the game was what, like 6 or something, or 6 7, 6 5?
What, Chris?
Mm.
Yeah,
Chris Redfield? Yeah,
He's
well,
a
he's been prominent in the movies, but yeah, six was the last time we saw him.
yeah, when he was like an action star.
But yeah, everybody was. Mo says, "What up?"
What up?
Hey, what up, Mo? We got 1 minute left, man. One
So
minute,
it feels
one
like
minute
New
left.
Year's.
Mo, if you
I'm
don't hear
excited.
anything on the
Yeah, let
screen,
us know
let
if you
us
guys hear
know.
everything.
Don't hear anything. Hoping when it starts, hopefully we don't miss nothing important. Probably
Thanks.
probably should have practiced with like a Dragon Ball Z video or something.
uh, next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, here we go. Starting. Uh-oh. Trailer. Uh-oh. No. No sound.
I hear it.
Are you
So
hear
they
it?
probably hear it.
Mo, do you hear it? I'm gonna have to.
Oh, they have closed captioning already.
Yep. No sound. They're not hearing it.
Yeah, no sound would probably be a good thing.
Working on a fix around to that. Oh, no. I apologize, people, for the no sound right now. Freddie's trying to work on it. Ethan Winters. Why does that name sound familiar? Is that the reimagined engine?
Let me see. Ethan Winters. Yeah, Ethan Winters is he was in Resident Evil 7. I knew it.
Uh,
He was a yeah. I was like, why does it sound so familiar? He was a civilian who was caught up in the incident at the Duvet haunted house. He's the main protagonist of Resident Evil,
yeah.
and he was looking for Mia. That's who Mia is. He was looking for Mia. I was like, why do I keep saying that?
Yeah,
He was looking for Mia
Mia for
Winters.
sure. Yeah. Oh fuck. So he's back in here, and that's that sexy witch everybody's been talking about.
Yeah, yes, the sexy witch. Um, like I don't know if you remember like much about the storyline or just the scare factor
Oh,
of Red Bull
I
Seven,
remember.
but
I remember
it
the
was
storyline.
it was pretty crazy, I think, and I don't know. I think it's interesting that they're gonna have them
Saying you
like
have to
two
go
literal.
through.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? What is she saying? All right, 1 second. I have to go full screen. It says go full screen and then they can hear it. So I think they can hear it in the comments.
Are you guys hearing good? I still don't hear anything on my end. I gotta go and nah, they still not hearing anything. Oh, we getting it in May. We don't even hear you, Fred. We apologize for this again.
Items that
Thought
call back
this
to
all
Resident Evil
worked
7
out.
Biohazard. There's also a collector's edition for
There we
consoles
go.
that includes all the deluxe edition content, as well as a striking figure of Chris Redfield, a steelbook case, poster, and art book. And for those of you who haven't played the previous entry, we have the Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Bundle. This lets you get your hands on the award-winning RE7 while you wait for Resident Evil Village. Pre-order any of these editions, and you'll be able to get your hands on both the Mr. Raccoon weapon accessory and their survival resource pack, which will offer additional support during the first few hours of gameplay.
I
Finally,
need additional
digital
support
pre-orders
throughout
from
the
the
whole
PlayStation
thing.
Store will receive an exclusive Resident Evil Village mini soundtrack.
All right, I've been waiting for this. I know you've been waiting for this. It's time for the world premiere first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay. Alongside this first look, we have Pete Fabiano back to offer some insights as well. Let's take a look.
Now we're here to give you an exclusive first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay. Just like in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, you'll be taking control of Ethan Winters. You'll make your way from the village to the castle. Players will need to get in and search for their kidnapped daughter. As you've noticed by now, Resident Evil Village keeps the first-person perspective. We think it really draws
Which I'm
players
happy
into the
about.
detailed world we've created.
I hope that gun has a full clip when we start playing. Like, I'm gonna need it.
You'll see a lot of those little details.
They will have bullets for you.
The team put a ton of effort into creating a truly authentic feel. From art design to technology, everything ties in great and creates some beautiful visuals. Now it's time to meet some of the castle denizens. As you'd expect, a warm welcome's not really what's in store for Ethan.
Man blood.
Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Shifting gears a bit, we're finally going to show off some combat. It's not just about shooting. Guarding will also be an important part of the game. Each type of enemy has their own distinct way of fighting, so you'll need to change up your strategy to defeat them. Everyone knows what to do with red barrels, right? Some of you will remember a similar management system in Resident Evil 4. This time around, we've added crafting, which allows you to create items such as first aid and ammo. There's also an assortment of weapons to find and utilize throughout the game.
Item management in 7? Because I don't remember having to deal with that bullshit.
No.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
I bring back such a shitty
anyone has heard
aspect.
of the likes
And I'll
of
speak
you.
on that later.
The merchant makes a return. This time he's known as the Duke. You'll be going to him to buy and sell weapons, amongst other things.
Yes, it was.
The director wanted to give him a unique look, and you'll often find him in different situations each time you encounter him. He's an interesting fella.
Aha! Aha!
Smash away with your trusty knife. There's plenty of items to find in your travels. Wait, do you hear that? And we've also got extra objectives outside of the main ones. Of course, it goes without saying that there'll be plenty of puzzles to solve for players to move forward.
Oh my god.
Oh, and plenty of surprises to keep you on your toes.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch.
That's nasty.
Well, that's one way to end the video. Now that we've shown you what's in store for Resident Evil Village, let's take a look at the exclusive PlayStation 5 demo.
We're gonna get a demo?
For this demo, players won't be playing as Ethan, but as a character we're referring to as the Maiden. Unlike the actual game, this experience doesn't feature combat or even blocking. We're hoping to have players get a real feel for the visuals and audio as they take the maiden on her journey to find a way out of the castle. And you can download the exclusive demo on PlayStation 5 today. Of course, we want as many people as possible to get a chance to play. So we'll have a separate new demo available on all platforms, ready for sometime this spring.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of the Resident Evil franchise, with the very first game releasing in Japan back on March 22nd, 1996. Since then, the series has expanded well beyond the realm of video games. From toys and board games, to CG movies, to live-action Hollywood films, Resident Evil has become a cultural icon. Resident Evil continues to offer surprises around every corner, so let's pass it along to producer Tsuyoshi Kanda to hear more about what you can expect in 2021.
Earlier this month, we started inviting players to join a closed beta test. The test won't happen until later next week, but I want to use this chance to reveal more details. With the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil coming on March 22nd, we are excited to celebrate this milestone with our fans. Last September, we showed off a piece of key art showcasing some of Resident Evil's iconic characters to start the celebration. Now, I'm happy to announce what was behind that. Let's take a look.
Oh, look, you get some Resident Evil multiplayer. Right now, it looks kind of ugly.
Ariverse is one of the ways we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the franchise, showcasing so many of the characters that fans love. It'll be available for free to anyone who purchases Resident Evil Village, so be sure to follow the Resident Evil social channels for the latest news. And check out the official website for even more details.
On behalf of Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft, congratulations to the Resident Evil team on their 25th anniversary. We can't wait to get our hands on our Ariverse. For the occasion, we are bringing a celebration to our game, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. For a limited time, you will be able to collect some of the iconic outfits and items from the original Resident Evil trilogy. Everyone that logs in during the event will get Leon Kennedy's Raccoon Police Department outfit as a warm-up. Now let's have a look at some of these.
I think the PlayStation Network store is overloaded right now. You can't load up any games right now.
皆様こんにちは。バイオハザードの映像作品にてプロデューサーを務めていますカプコンの小林博之です。昨年発表しましたフル 3DCG アニメーションバイオハザードインフィニットダークネスについてお話したいと思います。ゲームでおなじみのレオンとクレアが活躍する物語となっております。時間軸はバイオハザード4の後の、数年後のお話となっておりまして、レオンがスーツ姿でとある場所でゾンビ事件に巻き込まれます。この作品はですね、Netflix にて全世界、配信になりますので皆さんお楽しみください。
Wow, a lot's been happening and I hope you enjoyed watching. But if you missed anything along the way, don't worry, keep an eye on the Resident Evil social channels and official website, which will be sharing everything from today's show. As a quick reminder, Resident Evil Village is available for pre-order starting today for the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. And don't forget, PlayStation 5 owners also get a sneak peek through downloadable content available worldwide starting today. It has been an absolute honor to celebrate the amazing Resident Evil franchise leading up to its 25th anniversary with all of you across the globe. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
That was quicker than we thought.
Yo.
Yeah, that was something. How'd you guys feel about that?
Where's Felice? Is Felice talking? She's frozen on my screen.
I wasn't moving. I wasn't talking.
I mean, I was her being disappointed.
No. I mean, I expected this now, them to like not go into detail, but like seemingly go into detail. They said some stuff, so
well, let's
like
say real quick. Let's do a quick one. And save a lot of this for the podcast later tonight. So your first reaction.
Oh, intrigued.
Good way to put that. My first reaction to that, if I have to put in one word, is disappointed. What about you, Dre?
Me? I'm okay with it. I was okay with everything up until the word puzzles came out, multiple puzzles.
Which that's evil.
You know, just like, come on, man. The last one didn't have a bunch of puzzles. The ones before that didn't have a bunch of puzzles. Don't put a bunch of puzzles, especially if you're a first person. Who wants to do fucking puzzles?
Yo, what up, Dante?
First person, you know, like
Cass.
in a first person horror game. Like, just it better be doable and they better be quick. You know, I don't want to be sitting there with like a witch behind me and like, yo, you didn't find the key to this hole. Like, please go back 3 floors down to that room that had that lock code and you found that code 30 minutes ago and have to go fucking find that shit, go back upstairs, you know, that type of shit. I don't want to do that shit, man. Like, just give me a linear Resident Evil game that's gonna scare the shit out of me, but it's fun and playable. I don't want to do fucking puzzles. I hate puzzles in horror games. It's stupid. Whoever came up with that idea, I want to slap them. I wish I could slap them twice. You know,
Jeez,
like,
you say I go on rants about Resident Evil.
I hate fucking puzzles in horror games. They don't belong. Because if something evil happened to us in real life, I guarantee you none of us are doing a puzzle to get out of it. None of us.
I mean, if it saves my ass, I'm gonna do the puzzle. If somebody put a puzzle in front of the door, I'm doing that puzzle. Jigsaw, right? I'm like, okay.
If Jigsaw fucking kidnaps us, then all right, you have a reason to do a puzzle. But
it's a video game mechanic, man. It's like stamina or like shooting, like on. This is like it is what it is. It's just.
All right, what if they put puzzles in Call of Duty?
There is puzzles in Call of Duty.
What puzzles?
You don't play Cold War? There's no puzzles. It's just shoot somebody. They don't have no like what's the code? You just told me you like that part of it. That was like there's different codes, and no matter on the code, you get a different ending. That's a puzzle.
No, that was stupid code thing. That was something that was optional. Didn't have to progress the story. We had to progress this. We didn't have to progress the story, but that was optional. So if they want to put puzzles in Resident Evil, it should be optional.
Yo, well, I don't. Yeah, I with you. Fuck Resident Evil. But Felice looks like she has something to say, or she doesn't want to say out because she doesn't want to. Felice, how you feel?
As I said earlier, I'm intrigued. I do think that, as I said, they are basically doing what I thought they would do. They are keeping things back on purpose with showing us some things. They do like a whole show me thing where they show you just enough of the game. Not really though, to make you like be enticed to it, you know? So I feel like it's not gonna be a bad game. It's Resident Evil. I mean, I know they said it was 6. 6 was not a good game, but it's got potential. I like how dark it is. It looks like they're going back to like what they did, the Evil Within, even though that guy no longer, as far as I know, he doesn't work for the company anymore because he separated and he made his own thing. So I feel like they're trying that. That's the only thing I can think of, because it felt like literally the Evil Within, the way the village is in there. It's literally it looked like they looked at that and said, "Well, this guy's work for us anymore, but let's steal some of his ideas." It's, you know, and then like they put it into this. It still had that creep factor from Resident Evil 7. So I don't know if you noticed that. Obviously, it was kind of creepy to me. Like the bugs thing fucks with me. I can't deal with the bugs. But But I mean, I wrote a lot of stuff for tonight's podcast, obviously, so I won't go into every detail. But I'm intrigued.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna say disappointed. I'm intrigued because
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to say chat seems like they like the puzzles. If you guys, what would you guys, if you had to put one word to describe what you saw today, let us know in chat. Again, I'm only say disappointed because it feels a lot like Resident Evil 7 to me, and it feels like they're taking
Yes.
elements from other Resident Evils and adding that to 8. I
Yes.
get Resident Evil 4 vibes a lot, especially with the village and just how it feels. I'm not feeling the monsters. It feels like Bloodborne a little bit to me with the werewolves and like that stuff. It felt like it didn't. I get let's have fun with Resident Evil. It doesn't need to be just zombies. I get that, but I feel like now like what is this game? Because when he was like when they were outside shooting those little fucking werewolves, it felt like Bloodborne to me. I felt like, and one he missed the fucking red bearer. Why would
Yeah,
you
I was
put
like,
that in the
the
fucking
barrel
clip,
flew off
bro?
and he
This
missed it.
one shot. Why are you missing the red? And he like click and then like I don't know why they added that. That makes no fucking sense. But it's just like I'm not really. It looks like a game that like people come over. I'm be like, yo, look how good this shit is. But I don't know if I'm gonna really one. I'm not too much of a fan of Ethan. Like, cool, you're continuing the story. Would I have wanted a new story with the like? I bet you halfway through Ethan dies and you play as Chris.
Don't say that.
I bet you.
That's gonna happen. If they're gonna use Chris, they're gonna use Chris as a money grab, as for DLC and shit. You know, they're not gonna kill him and then do
I mean, it does make sense why they made new characters since like those what do you call it, electronic properties. Those things were together with the creators, and I mean, granted, they own Resident Evil as a company, but like those storylines, they wanted to probably deviate a bit from that and create new things for the newer generation. I feel so. For what you said earlier, Freddie, and as I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just gonna, but as you said for earlier, the Bloodborne aspect of it. My only question is, what the fuck does this have to do with the T virus?
That's what I'm saying. It's starting to feel a little wonky.
Or the G virus, or all the other viruses. Ever since Resident Evil 7 popped up into the well, I didn't finish 6. So I'm gonna be real with you. I told you that earlier before the thing. Ever since 7 for me popped up, it went more supernatural. It went more like Bloodborne. It went more like Outlast. I got Outlast feels from the demo that I'm trying to download, but apparently PlayStation Store is not working right now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not working. I'm trying to download.
I got it on my phone. I got it on my. It's not working.
Trying
it says can't connect right now. Try again later.
Everybody's trying to do the same thing.
So yeah, I got Outlast feels. I knew you were gonna hate the puzzles of Dre, but as soon as I saw the part that said, "Oh, it has nothing to do with fighting. It has nothing to do with blocking," I was like, Outlast. It's literally the whole
demo, though, but that's just the demo.
No, but you don't tell me that's not like an extra add-on for the future.
I think that demo is gonna be like PT. I think it's gonna be like you're walking around and you gotta solve a puzzle. It's gonna be like PT.
And the mating is fucking Mia. I feel like.
PT also, I was like, well, let's see. I'm gonna
because they couldn't release it.
Yeah, so this is like a different version.
I'll see how it is, and if the puzzles are annoying, then hey, even more. Well, I'm buying the game no matter what.
Yeah.
So whatever. You know, but we'll see what the demo. If I could play the demo before we go live tonight, that'll be great. So we could talk about the demo.
Yeah,
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
But we should be back, guys. We'll be live. What do you guys want to do? 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock?
If it's 8 o'clock, I have to update the schedule. I told everyone 9 in the schedule. But
I'm fine with 9 just because that's what people want.
9 o'clock. That's fine. So we'll be back at 9 o'clock with the Gamerish Network I said passport. The Gamerish Network podcast, where we'll give you guys what up, whoever's shouting me out. Sorry, I can't see your name. And we'll be back with that. What else we have to say about this Resident Evil showcase? Hopefully we get to play the demo and talk about that shit too. And we'll have other gaming news for you, like whatever we felt was important to talk about this week.
Yeah, so make sure you turn back in at 9 o'clock.
Yes, tune back in 9 o'clock. Look out for the notification. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We are there. Check us out, guys. So we'll see you all later.
All right, see you guys.
Later.